What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I'm doing some August readings for all the signs, and I'm on the sign of Sagittarius. And I feel like some of you guys could be getting a message from an earth sign. Some of you guys are moving away from an earth sign. I feel like you guys are kind of focusing on what you're putting your time into. Could be money. Finding your strength to kind of get back up, move forward from this heartbreak. Definitely finding your strength from after this heartbreak that you guys just went through. And what I can say is this other person is definitely facing their karma for what they did. And you do have a new love offer coming in, whether or not you want it. It's another question. Maybe it's just about having something new. There's definitely some passionate messages that you maybe are sending. I just feel like you could be dealing with a Pisces who isn't really revealing how they feel. Someone isn't really saying how they feel. I think that definitely patience is called for here. You're kind of you're definitely balancing yourselves out and getting back to your higher power, especially after this deception that was done behind your back, something you didn't see coming. There's definitely some illusions. I feel like your guides have been trying to tell you, or maybe you had a conversation about, why this happened. Could have been an earth sign for some of you that you guys want to have a conversation with, or vice versa. There's just a lot of mixed feelings surrounding the situation, because it's like you don't really want to fight with them, but you know things. Like, like you're trusting your intuition. There's a reason why there's a lot of mixed feelings, because of whatever had happened. There could have been some mental health issues, but I feel like you guys are rising above. I mean, look at her. She's floating. She's like, yeah, there's some shit going on, but I'm cool. Like, we're balancing it out. We're figuring it out one step at a time, I hate when there's, like, stray hair and you feel it on your skin. It's like the worst feeling. Anyways, what are the messages for the sign of Sagittarius for August 2018? Some of you guys are coming from a pretty shattered place. There could be some family trouble, something that just caused this feeling of, what your happiness was to be shattered. And could have been dealing with someone who's very greedy and impulsive. I mean, I think that when it comes to someone that, you've tried to work with, they're like only concerned about themselves, so now you have to be defensive. You just feel like there's some things that you don't know. And, you love yourself enough, you love this person, but at the same time, it's like you've seen things, you know things, you want them to tell you the truth. There's just a lot of drama. Every time that you and this person would get together, there's someone else who pops up out of the woodwork. And for some of you, it caused, like, major family conflicts, like, someone is going through a foreclosure even on their home. Someone is having, like, loneliness, financial failure, just a lack of stability in general, because whatever we worked so hard to try to do, it was like this person was only about themselves. So now we have to be self-defensive. We are doing things on our own. We know people are getting their karma. We know this person might be dealing with children or a situation involving children, but I feel like there's something new here that's coming in for us. We're just kind of maintaining, because we know that there's some things that are coming that we don't really know. We've had the clarity about things, especially when it comes to this heartbreak situation where someone else chose someone else, and we're kind of sitting here like, well, fuck, where do we go now? Which way do we want to go? Because I think that someone could have been married, someone's way that they were grown up, has just like thrown us into this way where we are going to be the self-sufficient one. We are going to be logical. We're going to be telling ourselves the truth. We're going to be perceptive, and we are the Empress in this situation. No matter what is thrown our way, for some of us, we're going to be an Empress despite this narcissistic person that wears a mask and tries to manipulate. Because you know what? We can do this too. We know what we want. We know which way to go get it. We know which way to manifest things in our life now, because someone didn't see us for what we were worth. Someone finally does see, I think finally, someone does see your worth, but it's like now maybe it's too late. Making a decision, because for some of you, you are dealing with your counterpart. And this is why it hit so bad, because you knew that. Your counterpart on more than one level. You know, some of you guys could be having a love offer from them this month. And is it because you're getting a lot of attention, or is it because the victory is finally in Sag's corner? No matter what's going on, yeah, there's stress. Handle them one thing at a time. We'll figure it out. Some of us are, you know, there is going to be a celebration after everything. There is going to be something new that we're going to do. We're going to start. Some of us, there is a new beginning with the soulmates. Despite the mental conflict, we're going to have an equal give and take. We're going to start this new beginning with an earth sign, because I feel like you're who they want. It's moving forward in this energy of knowing what you want and getting it. Some of you guys are moving away from someone. Some of you guys are dealing with someone who had to move away from someone to get this moving in the right direction. Someone needed to balance out their emotions. Someone needed to, that means the Wheel of Fortune is going to move in our favor now. And I feel like someone might have gotten caught up in temptation. Someone might have gotten involved with some toxic people, and that's what brought on this, that's what brought on this deception. Somebody who we know was meant for us in some way or the other, but they needed to go back to where things started. They need to go back to where this started, with this third party, where they need to make a choice on which way they want to go. They needed to figure out for themselves how to move forward in their life, and I think that they know that they need to move away from someone to get rid of this confusion, to make a choice, to move forward, to take a leap of faith into something that truly makes us happy or them happy. I think that there was a cycle that needed to end. And so some of us are kind of like going within, we're searching ourselves, we're working on ourselves. The patience is key here. This is about balancing, having self-control, moderation, harmony. You know, for some of us, it's about having this renewal and like having this inspiration and serenity, like inner peace finally after everything that happened. You know, I think that there is going to be a new career or a job opportunity here. Someone's going to be getting having a conversation about that. But for some of us, we're going to be having a conversation about coming back together with someone. There is going to be a wedding. There's going to be a celebration. Justice is here to kind of, you know, tell you the truth, so you're able to make a decision for what it is that you want, especially when it comes to this soulmate for some of you. I think someone's kind of paying attention to you. Someone is kind of working on themselves, working on the situation. This person cares a lot about you. This person wants to tell you how they feel, but they feel small. They feel like you wouldn't notice them, even because they've always held back for how they felt. And I think that they're trying to get their life together. They want to talk about things, about the way things happened in the past, but I think that this person still has some loss and regret over what happened. This person's trying to kind of rest and heal from whatever situation that they were in, the reason why they're so disconnected with their feelings, to kind of balance their life out and let go of whatever situation that they needed to let go of, because that's the only way that they could come back in. They've been enlightened about their situation, and I think that they want to talk about how they feel so they can come in a balanced way. Someone has made a decision about what they want, what truly makes them happy, and they're going through a transformation. And I think that they're finding their strength to finally let this tower fall in their life when it comes to a cycle that needed to happen, whether or not that's you or them. I think that some people's best way of maintaining the right boundaries is to focus on themselves and what makes them happy, and it's okay to be defensive about that, because that's how we know we're putting the time and effort into the right things. Because maybe it's about putting time and effort into ourselves, so we can go through this transformation and let things go that were never meant for us. Well, there's still a lot of mixed feelings when it comes to whether or not we want to stay or go with someone in our lives. But I feel like no matter what, Sag is rising above. Like even in this, still rising up, still taking on this new. I mean, for some people it's definitely money. Some people it's a job. For some people, we're in this month. You know, this is us regardless. Because I think that we want to begin something new. This is something new for us. This growth and expansion is really new. And some of us might find it in a volunteer job. Some of us might be having a baby. This is about new love and finally having that clarity and having a wake-up call for our lives. Some of us when it comes to a job. Some of it when it comes to what exactly we need to release. Because I feel like there's just been a lot of disorganization. There's been a lot of emptiness. There's been some lost opportunities, some bad investments. Maybe we were attached to the wrong things because we were afraid to lose things. But at the same time, I feel like someone is going to have someone coming back into their lives. Someone who has changed. Someone who had finally had clarity about what it is they want, so that there can be a new start and forgiveness after this ending.